Now that you've identified your team's essential functions, let's talk about how to overcome or prevent disruptions to these functions. Let's go back to the burst pipe scenario in Module 1. Your building has been deemed uninhabitable for at least the next month. Does your team have the ability to move operations fully to a virtual environment? If not, do you have a backup location in mind that has the capabilities needed to carry out your essential functions? How about your critical files? Are they maintained on hardware that may have been damaged in the flood, or do you have paper documents that are now destroyed? This is why we talk about continuity, to make sure we have a plan for our worst days. To keep our essential functions running, we focus on our people, places, and things. Let's start with our people, the ones who keep things running, even when everything else might feel like it's falling apart. Who do you rely on to pick up your trash or process your paycheck? Or how about the lab researcher running time-sensitive experiments? Think about the people you need to meet your essential functions. We need backups for both department leadership and essential functions. Leadership succession covers who steps in to lead, while delegation of authority ensures someone can handle key responsibilities if the usual person isn't available. For either of these roles, someone must be ready and authorized to make decisions, even when the usual person isn't there. And to be clear, it's not just about having names on a list. It's about making sure those people are trained, equipped, and ready to go when you need them most. Because at the end of the day, plans don't run themselves. People do. Now let's talk about places. Here's the thing. These days, everyone assumes they can just telework. And sure, a lot of us can, until we can't. The internet might go out. Extended power failures may occur. There are many reasons telework may be off the table. That's why continuity planning includes thinking ahead about where the work gets done. Ask yourself, if your office is off limits, where else could you work? Will you still have the tools, files, or systems you need? Can you protect privacy, stay safe, and use any special equipment? Each team should pick a backup location that would support their essential functions. In an emergency, it's not enough to have a place to go. You need a place that lets you keep going. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about things. We're talking about all the stuff you need to do your job. The software, the laptops, the files, the equipment, even the office supplies. Yes, the humble stapler might actually make a difference. These things are often what make or break your ability to keep essential functions running. And here's the catch. They can't all be locked away in one office, on one desk, or saved on one hard drive. Emergencies don't wait for you to pack up neatly and log off. So what can you do? Spread your things out. Make sure critical equipment and files exist in more than one place, physically and digitally. Prepare a go kit. Think of it like your emergency relocation backpack. What would you need if you had to grab and go and keep working from somewhere else? Build in redundancy. Make sure you have backups. If one thing fails, something else should be ready to take over. Bottom line, you can have the right people in the right place, but without the right things, you're stuck. So make sure your things are ready to go with you at all times. Picture the scenario. An underground electrical fire knocks out power and internet to your entire building. No lights, no internet, no access. You're told to evacuate, and it could be days before you're allowed back in. Now think, who do you need to reach? Where could your team go to keep working? What equipment or files do you wish you had on hand? This is where your planning pays off, or where the gaps show up. Are your people, places, and things ready for an emergency?